All right. Should we go talk?
Yeah. Well, what about the?
I think they're going to go snatch up that other guy.
Yeah,
Where
I'll
we're.
be back.
All right. You want me to kick it off?
Yeah. So what's going on?
All right. So, yesterday morning, I get
Oh God, here we
a
go.
phone call. I was hanging with Moth or my homie. I met him before, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Ceviche want to talk to me. You can come along or whatever." So Ceviche was asking all kinds of things, like, because he's been away for a while, like, what's
shit,
happened
Chad.
to Bandit? What happened to VU? All kinds of things like that. And I'm like, yo, he's like, yo, is Tony dead? I don't believe he dead, blah, blah, blah. Reason was, up in Polito, there a grave for Tony and some other lady. Let me give you a photo.
There's an actual grave.
Yeah, he took me to it. Or sorry, Vinny took me to it.
Oh, let the dogs out. Oh.
Ready for war.
Here's the photo of the grave. A honey bunches that died a couple years ago. You can see from the date. And then it showed Tony his grave. And so I didn't think anything of it at the time, other than I'm pretty sure the Mill family own all the cereal company, like Honey Bunch of Oat, Tony the Tiger, all their names like cereals and shit.
Yeah.
But so anyway, then late last night, like 1 a.m. midnight or something like that, we about to like call it a night. I'm with like Moth and like a couple other homie, and I get stabbed during a B-boost. So I decided to go to the hospital, and there's like a shitload of people that like looking into the viewing room, you know, where the surgery take place. And I was just curious. I'm like, man, I wonder who like got hurt, or like why there all these people here. So I start looking, and I'm like masked up and shit. I'm like looking, trying to figure out. And that's when I saw this. I'm gonna go through these photos one at a time. I noticed that Rhoda was inside, and it was the Mill family. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Like, why the fuck she with the Mill family right now? So I'm like trying to figure it out, and I tested her. I'll tell you exactly what I sent her. I said, what happened? And she only replied, got a call, I am emergency contact. I'm like, okay, that's kind of like strange. And like, I'm like, who is it? And she didn't say anything. And then I noticed that in the photo, you will notice, I'll name them. There is Rosa, the sister of Tony, the person who I think is Joey, the one that, you know, messaged all of us after.
Is he the bald one or the blonde one?
The bald one. I'm assuming it's Joey based on who I heard, and it kind of makes sense. And then the blonde one is the lawyer. The lawyer, the sister were at the, you know, situation, right? So I'm assuming that Joey, especially like how he carrying himself. On the outside, you notice the photo. There's the purple hair lady. There's the guy in the white shirt, the guy in the green shirt, and then it was Sana. And I already was like, yo, they all with them. And I noticed because when we like interrogated Shamu, Sana name kept popping up. She like in that circle. So I'm like, bruh, what the fuck going on? And I asked Sana like who it is. And she told me it was Jack Jackson and he died or some shit. Well, I didn't really believe that, especially because the police were coming in and out and they were all trying to identify who I was. Like I was clearly sussing them out. And from the moment Rosa noticed I was there, her cell phone coming out, Sana's cell phone coming out, the sister cell phone coming out, like they're like testing each other or something.
Like they in the IRC together.
Yeah, probably something like that, dude. They were like it was obvious. They're all taking turn, like pulling their phone out and shit. She looking at me.
Why have we never asked Rosa if there was an IRC? There probably fucking is.
Oh, would not surprise me, dude. So then, you know what happened after this? So Sana now trying to convince me that it Jack Jackson. And I'm like, what the fuck? That don't make no sense. Like, why Rosa and the Mill family there after everything that happened? Like, she should see them and run off. Well, that's when the 5th photo happened. Look who's in the 5th photo, dude.
Oh fuck. That's
Oh
Tony
my
Rico.
god!
Yeah.
That's Tony Rico right there.
This can't be.
And now I'm just like, bruh, this some bullshit, bruh. And I'm pissed and there ain't nobody. Now I got Moth, my homie. He do anything that he see, do it to him and me. You know what I'm saying? I tell him to go outside and start taking photo of what leaves. Because I want to know who the dude is in a blue shirt. And I want to know who going in the ambulance. Because they threw Tony in the ambulance. The guy in the blue shirt got in. Let me share the other document. He took these photos. There we go. So now in the passenger seat, the guy I think is Joey. This is the one that Moth took. And that ambulance has Tony in it. Notice there's someone with the rainbow color EMS and then the EMS that driving. That's going to be important in a second. And that Rebla come back to Joey. Joey got into that vehicle later. Now, you might be like, okay, well, what happened next? Well, I tell Moth, I'm like, bruh, they have an ambulance. They must be taking him somewhere, right? You don't take a body away from the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm. Did you leave him at the hospital?
Yeah, he at the hospital. Why would you take him away from the hospital? So I tell him, I'm like, yo, go to Sandy. I'm going to go to Polito. We're going to check out, like, where the fuck these motherfuckers going. I get to Polito, Sana there, and some other people. I'm like, oh, fuck. They brought him to the Polito one. That's when, if you go back to the photos that I showed you, this is where I kind of got fucked over. Because, like, this motherfucker in the chef outfit, I thought was Tony. Because he was running away from the area, but it was just a booster.
Yeah, I was wondering what this is. I was like, this kind of looks like Tony, but who the fuck is this?
Yeah, I thought like, yo, they dressing his ass up. Bro. And so I go back to the place after interrogating this guy, and son of God, no one dares. We're like, oh, fuck, maybe they brought him somewhere else. We get to Sandy Hospital, and there's so many police. And helicopter, they're like looking for like, with their flashlights for like 15, 20 minutes. And that's when I noticed that. Notice the photograph. I snuck that from the back. In the first photo, that came from the back. You're going to see his sister there in handcuff along with the lawyer in handcuff. Also, if they look in with their flashlight, probably there was a shootout and they were involved. Then notice the second photo, those two people, it's the driver of the ambulance and the other lady. So these are people that we can pick up and ask them what the fuck happened.
My assumption is they got held up or tricked or were in on it and we're trying to transport him out of the hospital. Most likely. Because
Vinny
he
was
apparently
gone.
was wanted before.
Yeah,
all
we're
this.
in the warehouse. The gang. Yeah, the safe house. I always forget to call it safe house.
Like, why is she cuffed? That's what I don't get.
Because I'm
They were
assuming
probably-
they tried to steal him from or save him from the hospital because Tony
Oh.
was probably going to go to jail after he got out of ICU for his warrants. So they tried to probably break him out. And maybe they did. Maybe he got away safely, but they ended up getting caught.
Exactly. Like there were definitely a huge shootout. Now the thing is, me and Moth were like going hella detective. I didn't know who to call because like there was no one
Right,
around.
Jack?
Gomer was cleaning money. Like I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I tried to do the best I could. Now he was up on a roof. I'm driving around with another pair of clothes and police kept trying to ID me. Like one cop was like, yo, you look sus. You're wearing a clown outfit. Who are you? And I'm all the way over at the motel. Then I change, I get another car. I'm getting pulled over for stupid reason to try to get ID. So I'm getting more sus that they're trying to like hide something. That's when I noticed that these three individuals like walk out of the clothing store, and it's when they saw me, they like started to like panic.
Which
Like
document
kind of
this
like,
on?
yeah. I'll
Which one?
get to that.
Oh, okay.
No, these are three other people. And I'm like, okay, maybe they're undercover. Maybe it's the Mill family, but they're sus and just the timing is bad because the cops are still there. So I end up calling Curtis. I noticed he was in a racing thing. I call him down. We pulled these 3 motherfuckers over on the side of the road, and it ended up being Sana, another lady called
back wall.
The other lady name is Chico Sino. No, sorry, Scarlet Strega. And then the man name was, I gotta find the man name. And so we brought him to a hill, and I'm like, what the fuck happened at the hospital? I like separated them, and first the dude wasn't saying anything. Sana wasn't saying anything. So I told the dude, if you don't motherfucking tell me what the fuck happened and stop playing games, I'm gonna clack your friend. And he still didn't say anything, so I clacked him. Then I put both of them, Sana and the Scarlet Lady, back in the vehicle, went somewhere else. On the way there to the next place, I asked Sana, why you lied to me about all this? And she more or less said, like, what she does with the Mills family, stay with the Mills family. What she does with Chang Gang, stay with Chang Gang, kind of shit. And so I pulled her on the side of the road, and I put a bullet in her head, and I said, you ain't my cousin, bro. And I drove off. And then the last lady, I brought her to the power plant, and I told her, you had 24 hours to tell me what the fuck happened at the hospital and what this is all about. Otherwise, I'm going to keep you alive so you can watch your friend and your family die, dude. And that's going to be on you, homie.
And what she said?
She like, I ain't going to say anything. Oh, yeah. Sana also said that, too. She made it really clear that she wasn't going to say anything about anything that happened at the mill at the hospital. So I was like, all right.
Okay.
You getting Tupac now. You know what I'm saying?
The long story short is Tony Mills is somehow alive.
Yeah.
The Mills family, as well as Rosa and Sana, were seen down at the hospital, visiting him while he was in ICU, coming out, awakening. And then we assumed that he was broken out of the hospital by the Mills family, who then were later caught. It's unknown if Tony was caught as well. He may be out there safe. But some of his family members got arrested, probably did some time, and they may be safe as well. Yeah. Sana is showing support for the Mills, and Rosa as well. Correct?
Yeah, that's another thing I missed.
I want to fill you on one thing.
Well, let me just finish, and then tell them what the Rosa conversation was. That when I asked Rosa the question, she was very clearly not telling me shit, and I think she was with Sana trying to get me to leave by giving me a fake name. It wasn't until she knew I took a motherfucking photograph and like 5 minutes later that she's like, oh, he's still alive. They found him or something.
Did you share the photos with Kay?
Yeah, I just saw him.
Yeah, Rami.
Was Chad outside, by the way?
Yeah, he's outside.
Is he good? He just tried to call me.
Yeah, Rami.
This morning,
I'm going to go check on him, all right?
This morning, Jack Jackson gave me a call because I called him last night because I talked to Chody and he mentioned, oh, that the hobo guy. The person that they were telling me was dead was a hobo dude. And so I called him last night because I'm like, see if you're around. Like, was there anything involved in that? He done no shit. I told him he's got to talk to you because he told me a bunch of shit went down. Like, they still
outside.
Outside. Get ready to fight. I don't know.
Me too, or is it 5?
Yeah, come.
We're all here already, right?
Freight Charger. What the fuck is this, bro?
The fuck is going on? Is it the same guys? I don't have any bandages. I dropped it in the group chat before I went down. Somebody should be able to see. Yeah, I don't know if that was the regulators. It looked very similar to the first guys. You're saying regulators, but I don't understand why the regulators would do that. That response makes no sense to what the fuck happened over there. That's the regulators? What the fuck? That literally makes no sense to have a response like that. You see someone creeping near your warehouse, you hold them up, you figure out who they are, you let them go, and you give them their numbers for the leaders to talk. Then they come and just kill. Like, what? All right, let's just fucking annihilate this gang. That's some like just dumbass shit. Nobody robbed him. You let the dude go. And even if he was robbing, you got my number. Fucking call us, bro. Alright, hey bro, if that's the response these motherfuckers want to have, alright, that's the energy they're gonna get. I will gladly smash a rat gang like this. Hey, dude, did you ever notice whenever there's a shit ton of RP, that's when all these little fucking motherfuckers want to come out and play? Alright, cool, let's fucking smash them. They wanted to get the wrath, they'll get the fucking wrath. Every time, bro. Every time we got a bunch of RP lined up, all these little motherfuckers want to do some dumb shit. You know what? Fuck being nice to these people at this point. They out there or something, man? Are the boys out there?
Nobody's out there.
I'll be careful, man.
I just woke up and I seen the text.
Long ago. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is fucking,
I seen a car just drive.
Shit. You want to take this, brother? You link and I'll link with you. I'll take a car. You take this.
Just go.
Okay,
Just go. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I said we go scorched earth on these motherfuckers. So the weed warehouse got hit. We fucking annihilated those dudes. And then we come here for a meeting and a fucking gang pulls up while we're out here.
Like all just now?
While we were inside, right? And then
That's fucked.
Jody went out and said, yo, guys, come out. And we just went out and they were just all there like shooting at us.
Should we go to the hospital or the chicken coop? Okay, what you want to do?
Just whatever's close.
Yeah, go to the chicken coop, Joe. The chicken coop.
All right, brother.
They might be there, so just be careful.
Okay.
Yeah, as I woke up, I see you in the IRC saying going down.
Yeah, I had no
Ran as
bandages
fast
because
as I
we
could.
literally just finished the other fight, so all of us are in there, no gear,
No, nothing, right?
just barely. Like,
Crazy.
yeah, I just bled out.
The weed house got robbed the other day. It was Lynx's old crew again.
What the?
He didn't give a fuck. He was like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'm
Chat, we're
gonna
gonna
keep
go back
doing
for the
this
boys,
type
bro. We need to
shit.
get up first.
Took him to the mountains.
We don't know where everyone's at. Everyone's down
to,
out
like,
there somewhere.
Kind of like punish him. Like, this guy did not give a fuck, bro. And he was by himself too.
Sounds fucking crazy, brother.
Bro,
Jeez.
dog shit.
Well, whoever this is, bro, I say we just complete annihilation. Pocket wipe them, everything.
I'm down.
Cause these motherfuckers are some rats, bro.
Bro, and you know what they're doing now too, okay? They're like using fake IDs. So they're like, even if you ID them, it's not even them, bro. And their state ID is like 3, 4 something, you know? This guy's like, I'm like, where's your block? You owe us
We do not
money.
need
He's
a
like,
hutch for a fight. I'll tell you
oh,
that.
I don't have no block. We just started we're a friend group. So I'm like, so you have no block, no identity, no nothing. He's like, nah.
We just do the mentality of
So I'm like, so what are
people.
you doing trying to take weed houses? Well, the snitch told me I'm not gonna waste it.
The fuck?
I think the boys are up. Oh fuck, we're never gonna be able to handle this fucking Rosa shit at this point. Jesus.
Julian, when we get in there, jump on 225.8, yeah? Just in case.
Well, then no.
Yo, Vinny, I got K.
We're on
I'm at chicken
225.8.
coop. I'm at chicken coop right now.
Yeah,
We're
225.8.
getting him up. All right.
Careful, there's an ambulance here. That means it might be like.
You want me to go in first, brother? And you just drive around?
Hey, just going together. You guys, we go.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Vinny. All right.
I'll go down, brother.
All right, we clear.
All right, brother.
Vinny said, me that grapeseed bar.
I might just go out with the AK all day today.
There you go, brother. All right.
Vinny said, me that grapeseed bark, eh?